Ministers promised to clean up England's biggest lake, saying that Windermere has been contaminated by unacceptable levels of sewage pollution. The government is promising to clean up Lake Windermere, the largest lake in England, to make sure that only rainwater goes into it. Windermere in the Lake District has been polluted by millions of litres of untreated sewage over the last few years, and campaigners say it's been treated like an open sewer. Olivia Richwald has this report.
Windermere has been described as a national treasure. England's largest lake is internationally famous. But this body of water, part of the Lake District's UNESCO World Heritage Site, has a dirty secret. It's been polluted by millions of litres of untreated sewage over the last few years. In 2022, the lake's water turned green from algal blooms. This was the result of a build-up of phosphorus, partly caused by treated and untreated sewage and potentially toxic to people and pets. The government has announced £100 billion of private investment to be spent across the UK to upgrade crumbling water infrastructure. Now, the Environment Secretary Steve Reed says that the investment is a good first step.
We're starting with £200 million worth of investment. That's part of the single biggest investment in our water sector in its entire history. That is a significant step forwards.
Campaigners have welcomed today's news, but are keen to see words turned into actions.
This is so far just an objective. You know, it's a vision, it's an ambition, and we want to see this absolutely concrete. We want to see a legally binding commitment, and we're going to continue until that happens.
In October last year, the BBC obtained data from water company United Utilities. It showed that more than 140 million litres of waste were pumped into Windermere between 2021 and 2023, at times when it was not permitted, and United Utilities failed to report most of it. The company is authorised by the Environment Agency to release raw sewage into the lake in certain circumstances during wet weather. The company admitted some of its discharges were potentially uncompliant. It has said it will invest £200 million into upgrades to its infrastructure near Windermere by 2030.
I don't want poo in the lake.
Meanwhile, local groups and companies are now working on how to stop the sewage. They say they will draw on innovation from around the world. The Lake District attracts 7 million visitors a year, and sewage spills is just one of the challenges the park faces in staying in the pristine condition it's so famous for. Olivia Richwald, BBC News.